Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the CEO of the Tang Prize Foundation and the guests of honor of today's press conference. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, online viewers worldwide, welcome to the 2018 Tang Prize Award announcements. From June 18th to the 21st, the Tang Prize Foundation will be announcing the laureates of the 2018 Tang Prize in Sustainable Development, Biopharmaceutical Science, Sinology, and Rule of Law. In today's press conference, the 2018 Tang Prize laureate in Sustainable Development will be unveiled. To begin with, we would like to introduce the guests of honor who are here with us today. Please first welcome Dr. Liu Zhaohan, Academician of Academia Sinica. Dr. Liu Shaochen, Academician of Academia Sinica. Professor Wang Zuotai of National Central University. And Dr. Chen Zhenchuan, CEO of the Tang Prize Foundation. And now we would like to invite Dr. Chen Zhenchuan, CEO of the Tang Prize Foundation, to give us the opening remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Chen.
Sustainable development is the biggest challenge we faced in the 21st century. The Tang Prize Foundation is an honor to set up a world-renowned awards to award the individuals and the institutions for their innovation and contributions for sustainable development. The foundations would like to send our thanks to our professional and fair selection international committees. Congratulations also extend to upcoming laureate will be announced in a couple of minutes, and also wishing the best to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Chen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite Academician of Academia Sinica, Dr. Liu Zhaohan, to announce the 2018 Tang Prize Laureate in Sustainable Development for us.
Distinguished guests, members of the media, I'm now honored to announce that the recipients of the 2018 Tang Prize in Sustainable Development are James E. Hansen and Virabhadram Ramanathan. James E. Hansen is awarded for sounding the alarm on climate change, elucidating the physics of climate forcings and feedbacks, quantifying the dangers of global warming, and tirelessly advocating meaningful actions and solutions. Virabhadram Ramanathan is awarded for making seminal contributions to our fundamental understanding of climate change and impacts of air pollution and taking direct action and advocate and facilitate effective mitigation policies. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chen. Next, please join me to welcome academician of Academia Sinica, Dr. Liu Shaochen, to introduce the Tang Prize Laureate in Sustainable Development and to give the award citation.
Thank you, distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen. The first one I'd like to introduce is James Hansen. Dr. Hansen was born in Denison, Iowa, USA. And when he was 26, he got a PhD from University of Iowa, USA, majoring in physics. And his current position is director for the program on climate science, awareness, and solutions. That's in the Earth Institute of Columbia University. The important is 33 years. For 33 years before that, he was a director of NASA Goddard Institute for Space Studies. And for those 33 years, he made his most important contribution. Next one. Here is a list, a long list of selected major awards and honor. And I'll start from earlier years. He was elected in 1996 to the U.S. National Academy of Sciences. And 5 years later, he got the medal called the Roger Ravel Medal on Climate. After that, he was designated as by Time magazine as one of the world's 100 most influential people. Next important medal is so-called Carl Rossby Medal, which is the highest medal for American meteorologists. And then he won from Japan the Blue Planet Prize, and from Spain, the Frontiers of Knowledge Award in Climate Change. Next. Dr. Hansen developed one of the first 2 global 3-dimensional climate models. And he was the first to analyze and quantify, important is quantify, the climate system's global temperature response to feedbacks of water vapor, clouds, and surface albedo. These feedbacks are very important. They account for the majority of the warming. Without the feedbacks, the warming would be only about 1/3 what we've seen today. Dr. Hansen also was first to compile temperature records from around the world and detected the greenhouse warming signal when the signal emerged above the natural variability. Next one. He made seminal contributions on climate forcing and evaluated model uncertainties. And he pointed out the effect of greenhouse gases on climate depends not so much on current emission, but rather on accumulated emission. The accumulation, the period, actually is in the order of about 100 years. So that's very important discovery. Dr. Hansen sounded the alert on climate change, dedicated his career to performing world-class science that contributed meaningfully to the establishing of the threat of global warming. And he has eloquently advocated effective technologies and public policies for its mitigation. Okay, next. Next one is, we call him Ramanathan, Professor Ramanathan. Next one. Ram was born in Madras, India in 1944, and in 1974 he got his PhD degree from State University of New York at Stony Brook, and major in planetary atmospheres. And currently, he is the Victor C. Alderson Chair Professor as in Applied Ocean Science, UC San Diego. He is also the director. In fact, he has been the director for a long time for so-called Center for Climate, Center for Clouds, Chemistry, and Climate. 4 C's, okay? Center for 4 C. And this, in the Scripps Institute of Oceanography, also at UC San Diego. Next one. His major awards and honor started in early years. He first, in 1997, won the Volvo Environment Prize. And in 2002, he was elected to the U.S. National Academy of Sciences. And in the same year, he won this prestigious Rossby Medal. He's also elected to the Council of Pontifical Academy of Science. He also won the local Asian Heritage Award for Science and Technology. Similarly, from Spain, he won the Frontiers for Knowledge Award in climate change. Lastly, and certainly, it's a very important award, is a Lifetime Achievement Award from the National Council for Science and the Environment. Next. Ram's major contributions. Ram is responsible for many groundbreaking scientific discoveries and advances, from discovering the global warming effect of non-CO2 climate pollutants, such as CFCs and atmospheric brown clouds, to pioneering climate models that advance our understanding of the Earth system. More than simply making this scientific discovery of the harm of non-CO2 climate pollutants, he also acted tirelessly to reduce them. Next one. This project not only reduce black carbon, ozone, methane, and soot in rural India, but also inspired a 50-nation campaign to mitigate non-CO2 climate pollutants. And this is very important because these non-CO2 pollutants account almost as much as CO2 itself. So if we can control these non-CO2 climate pollutant, we would be able to control CO2 or total greenhouse effect by almost like 40%, okay? And that compared to CO2 is more effective because it's a short-lived pollutants. It's instant compared to CO2's control. Finally, Professor Ramanathan's research and insight have immensely benefited the world of climate science and policy. His dedication and generosity directed toward the greater public good, and his energy and resolve pushed the limits of our collective work to ensure a more livable global environment. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Liu. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at the 2018 Tang Prize Award announcement in Sustainable Development. The Tang Prize Award ceremony will be held on September 21st this year. We look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much.